there any ghosts here?
Like, your mother sucks in hell.
Pick it up, son. Oh. Oh. Hey everybody, it's The Shape, back with another video. And first I want to say I truly appreciate you guys. The support this year has been amazing. We've been consistent and it showed. I mean, with word of mouth, this channel doubled in views, doubled in growth, watch time, everything's doubled, and that's all thanks to you guys. I truly appreciate it. I had a lot of requests to take a look at a video on Caspersight, talking about debunkers and Lee from Really Haunted. And me being subbed, a subscriber to him, I was going to watch the video anyways, but after I watched it, I kind of wish I hadn't. And I was like, yep, I definitely got to make a video on this one, for sure. Now, this is no hate on Caspersight at all, so, you know, don't go to his channel saying anything negative. Although I do have disagreements, quite a few of them. Too many inconsistencies, and we're going to get into that. So, to catch you guys up real quick, see, Caspersight stopped doing videos on Lee from Really Haunted. He stopped doing the videos because he basically said, if I don't believe the paranormal that's happening, you know, I can't react because it wouldn't be genuine. I wouldn't be scared, or, you know, it wouldn't create that feeling you get when you know, like when you watch a scary movie or whatever. But then he thought better of it, I guess. And he mentions debunkers. He don't mention them by name, and we'll get to that in a second too, because I have a problem with the way he did that as well. Let's take a look.
Anyway, Lee! Hey, Lee! Lee! Yes, you. Lee from Really Haunted. I'm going to be honest with you and you. Okay? The people at home. I haven't reacted to Really Haunted for a long, long time. And the reason being is because for me to react to something, I have to feel like there is a possibility that it's real. Otherwise, it doesn't scare me. It's just like watching a movie.
So, Lee from Really Haunted scares you, but a scary movie doesn't scare you, right? So, that's what we're getting at.
And unfortunately for Really Haunted, and this is like, I'm being totally honest now, totally honest, cards on the table. I was bombarded with tweets and emails and all this sort of stuff because Really Haunted was on, I think, 1 or maybe 2. I'm not too sure. I can't remember. I can't remember what channel it was, but it was on a debunking channel, okay?
Now, see, right out of the gate, he says debunking channels as if we're lower than human or something. And he does this a couple of times throughout this video. He's like, debunking channels say this. But he don't mention the name of these debunking channels. I don't know if it's me or Mr. Gray or Purple, whoever it is that he's talking about. I have no idea. I know on through the video he's talking about me, but he doesn't mention it. So you can't hear our part of the argument, our educated opinions, and you can't go to these channels and educate yourself to say, is this person right or are they wrong? You can't do that because he just says debunking channels. He don't link them. Oh, I can't remember the name. Can't remember the name of them little tiny channels.
And for the life of me, God's honest truth, for the life of me, because it was so long ago, I had a little look at it, right? I looked at it and I was like, oh, okay. And I can't remember what video they brought up or what it was all about. what they try to capture and stuff like this. But I just remember going, oh, God. Right. Okay. That's a channel I can't react to. Well, like I said before, I can't react to something which I think is fake.
It is fake. But go on, dearie.
Now look, I'm not calling Really Haunted the channel fake. I'm not. It's not.
You know, that's just like me. I'm not calling them fake. I'm telling you with 100% accuracy that they're fake. I've proved in multiple videos that Ben and Laney and Lee from Really Haunted staged their videos, and other YouTubers have done the same thing. It's no longer a debate. I don't have to be at his house to know that it's fake. I can analyze with my own eyeballs and my ears and tell when something's staged.
Although I've not really interacted with Lee, we have like in comments and stuff. You know, he's a nice guy. I've got nothing against him. But for me, I can't react to something and get scared of something if I think it's fake. So
now I want you to remember that Casper here said that. He can't react and be scared of something if it's fake. Yet watch how in this video he's able to just click that switch over right off the bat and get scared to death. It's almost as if you're staging your reactions and they're not genuine. Because I can't flip a switch like that. I can't watch something and be, man, this is staged. And then, you know, go back a couple of weeks later and watch a video this person makes again and go, oh, I'm so scared now. No, I'm already desensitized.
Recently, these last couple of weeks, things, I don't know whether this is meant to be or like things have started to come my way. People have started to talk to me. And it's made me start to really become less of a skeptic and more of an open mind towards certain things, okay? And then I bumped into somebody in a cafe, and me and the missus were in a cafe, and conversation started happening. I don't know these two people from Adam, okay? Right? And the YouTube came up in conversation, and this dude, this chef, was like, oh, what's your channel about? And I said, oh, it's about the paranormal. I said, I reacted to that in the paranormal. He goes, oh, mate, I can tell you some stories that happened to me. Yeah? I was like, okay, well, let's hear it. And so he told me about 3 stories about when he was younger, and he had nothing to gain from the conversation that we were having. He had nothing to gain. He didn't want to get views. He didn't want to get money. He didn't want to get sort of like, you know, any sort of exposure whatsoever. He was just telling me what happened when he was a kid.
One of the stories was that when he was a kid, probably about 6 years old, he remembers it like yesterday. He saw this figure, which was just, he could only remember like the torso up. Cut a long story short, it ended up being like a long lost uncle that like he never knew he had. And also another story that he got dragged. Like he felt like somebody was dragging him. Okay? Like a demon of some sort was dragging him. And I was thinking, fuck. And that made me think of the video of Lee's wife that got dragged out of the bed. Because I must be honest with you, after I saw this debunking video, I was just like, I thought of that being dragged out. I was like, how can you fake that? And
You're asking how you can fake being dragged out of a bed. Let me give you the short answer to that, and to make it look believable as well. Movies have been doing this years and years and years. Since the 70s, the 60s, they've been making it look like a real apparition is dragging somebody out of bed. Movie magic. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to create stuff like that.
But then I actually hear like a legitimate story from somebody else. It just made me think, have I just literally just parked Really Haunted channel to one side without really giving it my own sort of opinion?
Now you're talking about these people that have talked to you, I'm assuming, and told you their story. I think you mentioned a couple of people in this video, but here's something, Casper, you may not have known. I don't know if you did or not. People lie. They don't necessarily have to have something to gain by lying either. You understand what I'm saying? And some people, maybe they believe they were literally drug out of the bed. And maybe it didn't. Maybe it did happen. But you don't know that. You're going based on what somebody says as truth and then saying, well, it's genuine because they told me.
Because I'll be honest with you, mate. I used to love reacting to Really Haunted because it freaks me right out. And I thought that the stuff was going on there was legitimate.
Now, I know a few of you are subbed to Ben or Casper, whatever the hell his name is, and you support him, that's fine. You can support whoever you want. You can support Lee, you can support anybody. But right here's one of the parts that really stood out to me, and I was, like I said, I'm a subscriber of Caspersight, or I was, but I'm unsubbing after this. But he talks down toward debunking. Listen to how he changes his tone of voice.
And I actually ended up being on a debunking channel because, like, they were like, oh, Ben's reacting to Really Haunted, saying it's really legitimate, but X, Y, and Z. I'm like, hang on a second. I'm reacting because I think it's real shit going on, man. You know?
Now, I don't know if you're talking about me or not, but I just so happen to have made a video on it. I never said that you said the haunting was legitimate. I said you probably think that it's legitimate. And, you know, to each their own, you could think whatever you want. But, I don't know, just the way you come off arrogant, even when you was talking to Callan from Slapped Ham.
So, what I'm going to do today, I want to give Lee, Really Haunted channel, a second look. And I want your opinion as well.
Ooh, Caspersight. My name is Candy.
My theory on debunking channels, right? Everyone can fucking debunk something. And me and Slap Tam spoke about this as well on the podcast. Everyone can debunk stuff, but it's more about really your opinion.
See, the way he talks down, everybody can debunk. Anybody can do that. All you do is react. You watch stuff and give your emotion to it. Like, ooh, that was scary. Or, ooh, what's going to happen next, mate? Everybody can do that too. But the thing about it is, at least debunking or whatever you want, I don't even call it debunking. I analyze the video and I use common sense and use what I know of filmmaking, and I put my thoughts onto how something can be faked, and I show you proof of it, and I even recreate it. Doesn't necessarily mean it's fake, but it does mean it can be recreated.
You know? And you can look into the fine detail. Well, this could be masking, and this is masking because this is what doesn't happen, and all this sort of stuff. You know, but at the end of the day, really, without you actually being there and seeing it, experience it for yourself, it can't really be debunked.
You're 100% wrong. 100% wrong. Reflections, strings, sounds, every kind of debunk that's ever been done, I've caught it. People in the background, helping them out, doing the knocking sounds, the string reflections, shadows, sounds, just any and everything. So yeah, you can debunk it. You don't have to be there. That's first off. Second off, what about crime? Can crime be solved if nobody's there? The police ain't there, yet they caught it on camera. Can it be solved? Nope, you gotta be there. You have to be there when the crime happens, because that camera means nothing.
Unless you physically see string being pulled, you know, and stuff like that, or whatever, you know.
Oh, the second thing, the other reason why I'm revisiting it is because I was in town the other day and somebody recognised me, like, Caspersight, have you seen Really Haunted? And I'm like, well, I've stopped reacting really because of X, Y, and Z. And they're like, no, he's had a bloody police, not a police, he's not had a police around, he's had a priest around, right? He's had this and this and this and this, he's going to another bloody level. And I feel really sorry for him. I'm like, fucking hell, right, okay, that's it, confirmed. I'm going to give him another chance. So anyway, mate, we're going to be reacting to Really Haunted. Make sure you go to his channel, subscribe, and do the thing.
Hey, you can choose to let anybody you want on your channel. You can choose to shout out anybody you want on your channel. But hey, everything this guy's done is staged. Every single paranormal footage this guy has ever got is staged. And in the future, furthermore, Caspersight, I want you to always keep this video up. Because one day, when the technology allows it, all these overlays, which, by the way, there's a filter that a guy's showing me that will show the edge of an overlay. All these overlays will be able to be seen in videos, and they will stand out like a sore thumb. So you keep this video up in the future.
Let's do this. Shh. Go on, Lee.
Hi guys, hope you're all well. So It's bad news. We had the priest round yesterday for the third blessing and it's failed. The noise is still going on. Can actually hear a bit now. It started going crazy when the priest was here. That's the first time that's ever happened. So that
Did we get a recording of the priest there?
You know, Caspersight, I'm glad you asked that, because no, he's never got this priest on camera. Never, not once. And if he has, which I don't think he ever has, I mean, you can say a priest came there. You can even hire somebody to pretend to be a priest. You can get your buddy to dress up like a priest. Even if he got a real priest there, you would have to question that as well, because he fakes all of his crappy content. You would have to question it. Oh, there's a priest. This guy's legit. As a matter of fact, he's on social media. He's a legitimate priest. Throw him a couple $100, or trick him. Hey, priest, look at my YouTube videos. Priest wouldn't know no better. He's a priest, not a film analyzer.
in 7 days. We've had 5 in about 9 months now, I think it is. So I think my only option at this moment in time is to put the cameras back up, start recording.
Yes, I think my only option for this legitimate threat that's in my house is to turn those cameras on and record it so everybody can see it and I can make money and gain clout off of it. That is a good option for me.
Mate, I think maybe the Exorcist is just thrown up over your shoulder here.
I don't even want to pretend to know what that stain is. I don't. That looks. You know what? I'll let Cotton take it away. What do you think, Cotton? Huh? Go ahead and tell him. I'll get out of your way.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh, Lord.
Couldn't agree more.
I think my only option is an exorcism. I don't know if that's on me, the house, I don't know how it works. I've been told it's a lengthy process, but...
Lee, you say a lengthy process. That is bad for any homeowner to live in the gates of hell. Good for a YouTuber, though.
The thing is, like, he does seem really legitimate. You know? He does seem really legitimate.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
There's orbs or something going over here.
See? Like, what is this shit, mate? Oh, that's a fucking Ouija board. Is that a Ouija board? Hang on, that's not a Ouija board. What? That's not. No, it's not. It's not.
Wow, what a marvelous piece of evidence that was. Nobody can stand behind the camera, right? His wife or kid, either one, couldn't stand behind the camera and throw that like that, could they? No, that was a spirit, or a demon, or a poltergeist. And he does. Let's watch it one more time, because I really like to. I like to take the time to appreciate that stuff.
It's mate. On edge, mate, because I feel like this is real. I do feel like it's real. I got a gut instinct.
I agree with you. It's real. Real fake. Oh, man. Tell me that joke didn't land for everybody at home watching. Grab you something to drink, okay? And enjoy every bit of this as I have a nervous breakdown on camera. Oh, and Mr. Caspersight, if you feel that in your gut, you better go grab some Pepto-Bismol. Maybe you need to take a poopy.
And I don't know. I'm toying with the idea of, like, skepticism. I've got so many emotions. Look at it balancing, mate.
Don't look at the camera all shocked there, Ben. You know, it's almost as if somebody was on the counter and they leaned it out with their hand and then they dropped it and then masked themselves out. That's almost what it looks like to me. Well, you're right. I'd have to be there. I'd have to be there. You know, because the options are, you know, you go to Waverly Hills. You go to the Amityville house. You go to the Sally house, the Borden house. All these supposed haunted locations. They hold nothing compared to this guy's house. This guy has something that science needs to see. He needs to bring scientists to this house, because what he has is something nothing except Ben and Laney, nothing on this planet has. He literally lives in the gates of hell. And it needs to be studied.
I wanted to see sort of like, your mother sucks cocks in hell.
Okay, that cracked me up. No cap. I hate that word, no cap.
Oh, he's coming downstairs. See, what I would have done as well is had another camera here, pointing this way, you know?
He can't use 2 cameras. It's too hard to stage with 2 cameras because not only do you have to stage the paranormal, you have to be able to mask both and have them synced up perfectly. And that takes a lot of work, and he's not going to do that. That's why he don't have that second camera up.
Like, you could tell as well, you could tell he's... See, this thing, you can tell he's just woken up. His eyes are like that, mate. Like, fucking, what's going on? Like, trying to, you know?
Yes, because we're not able to act like we're tired or sleepy. No, that's not possible. Well, I can really tell. I can really tell that he's sleepy. He just woke up. Why? Because he gets in the middle of the camera and he rubs his eyeballs. He's like, right in the middle of the camera. Yep, he's tired because he just showed me in the middle of the camera that he's tired. But I thought this clip was really interesting because he wipes his eyes, and I'm going to show you. He wipes his eyes, and then he never shows he's tired after that. It's like he went from being dead tired to wide awake. He walks up to the camera all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. No, I have nothing to say here. I just...
Ouija boards on floor.
Oh, is it? What? Why have you got a bloody Ouija board in the house, mate? What the F? What are you doing? Hello? What are you doing, Lee?
You know, actually, Ben, you posed a great question there. All this stuff is happening to this poor guy, and he knows by everything you read that Ouija boards supposedly make it worse. And he has one. It's as if he don't care. Or it's staged.
Carry our prayers up to God's throne.
What is that? What is that? Mate, my head is going fucking crazy. What is that? I've got goosebumples. Goosebumples? I've got a fucking chicken on my head. What was that? Is that a toaster?
Ooh, I can hear something vibrating. What was that, a toaster? No, it's a sound that has been overlaid in the clip. See, what he did, he recorded what he's doing now, right? Then he went back, recorded without talking. He went back and just held his phone while he had his wife or whoever shaking the drawer, and then he overlaid the sound. Let me show you how. I'll do it real quick. I'll do a knocking on a door. Now, let me show you how it's done. Oh, I hear knocking. You guys hear it? Let's get closer to the door.
Satan and his demons casting him in chains into the abyss so that he can no longer seduce nations. Amen. What is that coming from?
Something is rattling.
It's coming from inside the fucking drawer, mate!
Let's not overreact there, pal. What are you doing?
Don't you talk about my man that way.
Leave. Leave this place. You're not welcome here.
Throw some holy water, Lee.
Throw some holy water, Lee. You know, like he had the squirt guns, a little spray bottle with the holy water in it, and he's going to get a humidifier with holy water in it. Priceless, isn't it?
Yeah, it's safe to say, mate, I'm fucking sucked in. I'm sucked in on this. I can't see how this is fucking fake, man.
You can't see how it's fake. All right, that's fair. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Just a second. Hold on, just a second. Okay. Just one more second. There it is. Oh, check it out. You see how that says subscribed? Not no mo. I guess now I'm overreacting a bit, right? Oh, the secret word is overreact. I didn't forget it this time. Now, anyway, guys, I did not like anything about that video, the way he come off and everything else. And, you know, like it, a lot of you may like him. That's up to you. I personally, I got problems with promoting fake channels that are, it's not that they're arguably fake. They've been proven staged by multiple people analyzing the videos. Yet, time and time again, at the end of the day, it's all about views. It's all about views. It's all about clout. Because they're YouTubers. That's it. But, hey, that's just my opinion on this. Take it with a grain of salt. But, that's the way I feel about it. Right? Now, before we get off here, people in the last video said this was a Ghostbusters prop. I told you, this thing costed $30,000. This thing works. You see that? That shows where the ghost is. And it comes from a satellite in outer space. It sees every light spectrum. It has radar. It has satellite, it has antenna. It picks up every frequency, every wavelength of light. It can pinpoint a ghost within a centimeter from space. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. Halloween special is coming very soon. It is awesome. I love you guys. I'll see you next video. Peace. Oh, Cotton and Candy appreciate all the positivity they told me to tell you. Love you guys. I'll see you next video. Y'all come back now, you hear?